Hello and welcome to my real first episode. Today's video is going to be about dual blade, but before I get into that, I'm going to talk about a contest I want to hold. I'm going to do this contest when I reach 100 subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe. You're going to have to be a subscriber to meet the requirements to be in the event, so if you don't subscribe and you try to do the thing to get the next on giveaway or whatever I'm giving away, it's not going to work. So just go ahead and subscribe if you want to be a part of that and see when it's happening. It's going to be really easy, more like it just going to be like a lucky thing, kind of like a drawing, but with a really small requirement. I think what I'm kind of leaning on is maybe you just post something that says something about referring back to my page, so like on the forums post like, hey, check these videos out, and then send me a link in the messages about it, or something else. I'm going to come out with a video later on when I get 100 subscribers about the giveaway, just all the details more when they're completely thought through. So I might change my mind on what I'm going to do. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to be a part of that. And here we go into my dual blade. As you saw, something just popped up on my screen. It's just one of the giveaways. They're having another log on, log off giveaway thing. And also, you're going to notice I start at level 30. If you have a character over level 30 or at 30, you can make your dual blade starting at 30. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to do all the easy, boring levels. And another update is they have like an NPC. You see that little mailbox guy? So I'm getting my quest from my bulb above my head or whatever. So to start off, I'm going to show the very first gameplay I had. I skipped me putting in my skills because that was pretty boring. I was just looking around, and I actually put my skills in a little retardedly. I don't know, I might have to go back and fix those with my AP SP reset that I just won, so it's not a big deal. I'm not going to pay anything for that. Because I was just kind of just wanting to see all the skills, so I kind of put my skills in randomly or whatever. So, but this class is just so much fun. It's probably, right now, it's my favorite class in the game, because I don't know if that's just because it's new and it's something new and I just haven't played it enough. My opinion might change on it later on or whatever, but right now I'm having a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. If I keep having this much fun, it's definitely gonna be my new main character. What I really like about this class is with like the bandit and the assassin, which are the kind of like the co-parts of this class. It's kind of like the newer version of them, or whatever you want to call it. It descends from the thief job up tree or whatever. What I just didn't like about those two, because I have like a level 40 something bandit and I've played assassin like a couple times. I don't like assassin at all. But that's just an opinion. And the reason I didn't like bandit, it had cool abilities like savage blow. That was a really cool ability, and haste and stuff. But what I hated is that in like Ned's pyramid and stuff, or like any events like that where you have swarms of things, you're just always gonna do crappy because you don't have abilities that hit multiple targets until you're like higher level, like past level 70 or something. I think is when you get abilities that hit more than one target. So it makes it a pain to level. With the dual blader, you don't have the strongest splash damage, I would say, but you have definitely strong enough splash damage where it's just fun. You can gather mobs up easy. You can see I'm attacking multiple of these little bats. They're not hard or anything. Just doing the required quest, just so I can get that done with, because they give pretty crappy experience. I think you do it at like level 19. These quests at like level 19 originally, but starting out 30, you know. So I just wanted to get the required quest done and then go try to do some leveling. I'm not going to put all my levels in. I'm just going to put one level just because this is only going to be part one of this video, part one of my dual blade video. I'm definitely going to make a second one with more in-game play, or in-depth gameplay, just explaining the class more. This is more of just a first look of what I was experiencing when I was first playing the class. And as you're going to see, I went into the cash shop just to look at the new things. And a lot of people on the forums were asking, because in Korean MapleStory or whatever, you had to pay for books like you do for the Evan, and they did bring that over with the dual blade. They you still have to buy your mastery books, and it's actually quite a bit more expensive, which isn't a big deal for me because I mean I go and I buy Nexon pretty often. I just bought $10 today, and I'm gonna be getting like 50,000 Nexon just to deck this guy out or whatever. But I can see how that makes a lot of people mad, just because it's kind of the cash up always before. It gives you advantages, but it never like really messes with your skill. So I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. But with all the new things to get Nexon, like the surveys, I do those a lot on the website. I mean, it's a matter of being lazy now. I mean, you just gotta be. So if you maybe the people that don't like it, just go ahead and check out the free Nexon feature, and I might do a video on that because I use that quite a bit, and I made about 30k NX off it or something around those numbers, and that's definitely enough to buy all your mastery books, and it wasn't that hard. I just did it like when I was on boats or whatever, so it's definitely not super hard to get NX. It's not like, well, I come from a poor family or whatever. It's just you being lazy or whatever. So that's my take on that for the mastery books. But I agree with them in a sense that they shouldn't make these for cash or anything. Also, you're going to see those sacks above right now, the little gold, bronze, and silver one. I hear the one that costs 3k NX has a chance at giving you 750 million. That sounds a little ridiculous. I'm going to buy a couple of those later on. I'll videotape it, see if it's worth making a little short video clip, maybe like a minute or two video of narration. I don't know, I might make a video on that just to tell you about it, tell you my experience with them. I haven't done that yet. Right now the server's in maintenance, so I can't really spend my 10k NX I just got, so it's kind of, I don't think it's going to come up for an hour or two from right now. It's like, I think 6:20 Pacific. I think it comes out like 7 Pacific or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, and to kind of sum up the clip, this is the level I reached before servers went down. Well, the servers didn't go down. I didn't get kicked off. I just left. I think I left about 30 minutes or an hour before the server went down. I managed to reach level 30, which isn't a super high level. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm actually pretty casual when I play. I don't like spend millions of mesos on leeches. Although if I do win 750 million, I was already thinking about it. I'm just gonna spend like half of it on leeches just to power level my guy easy mode. But I doubt I'll get 750 million. And earlier when I was talking about the splash damage, this is just a small example to completely finish up the clip. As you see, I use the attack that lunges me forward just to like gather all of them up and get them all attacked till they start following me. And then when I get enough, or there's an object in the way that makes it so they can't pass, I just stop and kill them. Alright, thanks for watching the video. Wait for part 2. Subscribe if you want. Leave a comment, please. I will respond to any questions.